Hello, my beautiful people. When I'm in this spot, you already know what's about to go down. All right, so before we begin, please make sure you like so I can feel your love. Subscribe to join the tribe. Hit that bell so I don't raise hell. Comment your thoughts down below. Wait. Comment down below so I can see your thoughts. Share with your cats, your friends, your dog, your toe, your bro, your hoe. I really don't care. Please just make sure you share so they can get this message. So in today's video, we are doing another episode of Car Chronicles. Yes, you heard it correctly. Car Chronicles. I'm a little bit tired. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell. And I just been busy, on the go. So I am a bit tired, but you know, the videos shall go on. I just saw not my last Car Chronicle, but my second to last Car Chronicles that I had posted, the longest one that I had. Or you guys know which one I'm talking about, the one that has over 200 views. I don't understand how it got to that point, but it's the internet, you know. That's just how the internet works, I guess. But yeah, I guess, well, not I guess, but I thank you for those views. Not really the audience that I was trying to attract, but hey, you know, maybe in that video they still can see my spirit and see whether or not they're a part of my tribe. So hopefully, you know, I still got the message across there. But anyhow, with that being said, in today's Car Chronicle series, this episode is going to be based around the cooling system. I'm going to be replacing or draining, flushing, and refilling the coolant. Should be easy. Keyword should be easy. Should be no hard tasks. It shouldn't be anything extra. It should be as simple as draining, flushing, and refilling. Okay? Car Chronicles, you do right to me for this episode. All right? So, yes, let's go ahead and get everything together. We don't need much. We don't even need any tools, honestly. Yeah, I don't need any tools. The only thing I'm getting out is my jack and my jack stand, and that's about it. So, see you guys when I'm jacking up the car. Lift her up. I got it's not OEM, but I got the proper coolant for her. So, I do this, I can go ahead and tell you guys the story on what happened, why we have the wrong coolant in the system as of now. We were getting the cheap for all vehicles coolant, the one that comes in the yellow bottle. If I find it, I'll put a picture of the bottle in the clip. We were basically using that because for a while, we didn't know why, but for a while we had a coolant leak. Didn't know where it was coming from, didn't know what was going on, none of that, right? I'm gonna go from the subframe in the front. I do have the wheels shocked in the back as well. Did kind of come out late once again, but it's all right. Let's see where we at. Okay, I'm gonna wait till I'm in the camera so y'all can see me telling the story first. So let me just lift up this car real quick. Okay, you guys are my witness. I'm gonna try to go as slow as possible. I swear I try to go as slow as possible with this jack, but it does otherwise. I have it properly lined. It does what it wants to do. Okay, I'm going as slow as I can. Hold on. See what I'm saying? That fucking jack, man. It went all the way down. What the hell? Cannot make this shit up. I don't know why I did that. I literally went as slow as I could. That doesn't even make any sense. I was on the first setting and it just went all the way down. What the hell? Stupidest shit ever, I swear. Or a fucking car. I tried, girl. Dumb piece of shit. It's this jack. It picks and choose. It literally went all the way to the last. I barely turned it like this, and it went all the way the fuck down. Versus, look, I put this bitch up. Look right here. I have it up. Look, I was like this. Literally, this is how slow I was going to look. You see how slowly it's going down? I look down, and it's all the way fucking flat. Dumbass shit. Anyhow. Luckily, I aligned it as good as I fucking could, right? Anyhow. So there's nothing in this drain pan right now. Let me go ahead and drain out the coolant I have now. Poor fucking car. So I also do have so not only am I flushing my coolant, but I'm flushing my coolant, and I'm also changing out my reservoir, the coolant reservoir. I think that's it. Let me go check in the trunk, see what I have. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's it. So I don't have anything else that needs to be changed with the cooling system. Just the reservoir. That reservoir is broken. So, what is this? I got so many dang on parts piled up, y'all. I don't even know what's what. What is this? Oh, this is a solenoid. That's the old piece. Needs to recycle that. Really, I can try to resell it, if anything. Yeah, so this is the reservoir right here. It comes with a hose? No, it don't. That's okay. What does this just say? Made in Taiwan. Okay. All recycled material. And then that's another thing. We have so many old fluids in this trunk. Like, this trunk is a hot, organized ass mess. Like, jeez Louise. Jesus freaking Louise, guys. Have so many dang old parts in here, new parts in here. But we're getting to it. We're getting it to the butt. We're almost done with what we have anyway. We're almost done with those parts that we have until we buy more parts. Okay, I'm not doing much under the hood. That's why y'all can't really see me under the hood right now. I'm trying my best with these angles. I'm learning as I go, guys. I'm trying my best with these angles. A brand new part in there looking good and shiny. Anyhow. Ugh. Alright, so as of now, we're just draining out coolant. I think I said that already. Hey, is this motherfucker? Yes, I do need pliers. It's not supposed to be that damn tight. What the hell? Ew, just feel my hair touching this nasty ass floor, but it's a cost you pay. The literal plastic. Why is this shit this fucking tight? I don't remember putting it this tight. Hurting my damn neck and shit, man. Fuck wrong with this damn thing? Hold on, my neck. Ooh, my neck, y'all. Hold on. Oh. Alright. Fucking neck is crickling and crackling right now. Hold on. That is splashing everywhere. I should put my hair up, quite honestly. Oh, definitely gonna do that really quick. Hopefully it don't get dark by the time I'm done, because when I'm bleed or draining or flushing the system, I have to literally let the car heat up, cool it down, drain it, and I can't drain it while it's hot like that because I can burn myself. So hopefully it don't get dark. I mean, if it does, I have lights, have camera, and a little bit of action right now. Just tired at the moment. Been on go nonstop, grinding, doing everything that needs to get done to get to where I need to be, where I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Feel what I'm saying? Be picking up what I'm putting down. Oh, that shit got on my face. That's not good. This is one thing I hate about working on cars. I'm not gonna lie. Love everything else. I mean, love it. Wouldn't change it for the world. One thing I hate about it is that the possibility of getting oils and just any type of fluid lubrication that's supposed to be in the vehicle on your skin. I don't play like that. I mean, I freaking don't even put certain foods in my body, so you can only imagine how I am with stuff that I put on my skin, especially if it's not meant to be on the human skin. See, look, made me take my safety glasses off. And granted, if people like to or don't mind working on cars and stuff without their gloves and stuff, but not me, not I. I don't play like that, cause your biggest organ on your body is your skin, and best believe, yes, your body, your skin is soaking all that up. Whatever you put on it, whatever you feed in it's soaking all of that up. And I just rather not, you know. Okay, getting her all out. Oh, she pissing now. The girl pissing. Okay. I don't know why the fuck that shit was that tight on there. I did not put it that tight like that last time. Anyhow. But yeah, I don't play like that at all. I'm very, very, very cautious and particular about what I put on my skin, what I put in my body, all those things. So that's one thing that I really, really hate about working on vehicles, is just getting anything that's mechanical, any type of mechanical lubrication, see, the dirt, whatever it may be. I just hate it when it gets on my skin and get on me. I swear, it might be just me, maybe, but I be swearing anything that touches me that's from the car, that's either lubricant or whatever it may be, I be feeling like this shit be burning on me. It be burning my skin a little bit, even though it might not supposed to or whatever. But I be feel like it be burning. I don't know. I mean, granted, it literally says on the packaging itself, don't get in contact with your skin, and this is that and the third. So they say all that for a reason. But anyhow, before I get into a rant about that, first I wanted to tell the story about how we ended up here. And you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start doing whenever I'm fixing on parts on the car. I'm gonna start storytelling on what ended us up to here. So what got us fixing on this particular part was, or this particular component was, it started off like this. Let's go way back. So I started off saying what happened earlier, but I'm gonna re-say it again. We're gonna get to that point. All right. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna just sit down with y'all while that's draining out. Hold on. I'm pretty sure y'all can see in the back here that this dirt is digged up. I don't know what they must about to be doing something. I don't know. Look. Then they don't. What the hell? No, found an old lock for y'all restoration people out there. I know this will be a nugget for y'all. It looked like it'll probably be good to go. Restore it, probably be good to go. But anyway, so what got us to this point? So basically, we weren't fixing on anything. The first thing that started this whole situation was we noticed that our AC, when we had our AC on, the car would overheat. And so at first we thought the car was just overheating. So, we did a little inspection, trying to see what was going on, checked on the coolant, noticed the coolant was low and stuff like that. So we did the normal thing that anybody that knows anything about cars would do, is turned off the AC. We turned off anything that used coolant, we turned the AC off, right? We went to go get more coolant, got that coolant. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure, because I don't want to waste no time, y'all. It's still dripping. Okay. We got some more coolant, and then at that time, until we figured out why she was overheating, we went ahead and got the all vehicle type of coolant. Like I said, I'm gonna try to show y'all the bottle that we got. It's from Walmart, cheap, right? And once we had got that, and we refilled her and noticed that she still was overheating, because we turned back on the AC, thinking like, trying to figure out like what's going on, why she's doing that. We turned back on the AC, and she still was overheating. So what we did was that we turned off the AC, and we noticed that once we turned off the AC, she stopped overheating. And so we was wondering, like, like why? Okay, cool. Then that must mean that something in the AC component is leaking, which is also causing her to overheat. So we blamed it on the AC component being the reasoning behind her overheating, and the and the coolant leaking. Keep in mind, at that time, we didn't know that the coolant was having a slow leak until after we noticed, because we didn't care. We just stopped using the AC, baby. We used to struggle. We used to having to adapt and work around it, right? So at that time, we didn't know that the coolant had a small leak. However, we did know that when we turned the AC on with the car on, she overheated. So we stopped using the AC altogether. And hold on. Yeah, I'm not playing with this mic, bro. I'm not playing with this mic. Anyway, so then after that, we noticed that, she's getting, because I noticed she would be real hot. And I think also she was smoking. And so for a while, like I want to say a couple of months, more than that, really, we would just keep refilling her coolant because we were thinking that it was just because of the AC. We were just thinking, because for one, we never did any deep inspection on it. We never tried to pinpoint the issue. None of that. We just was, because at the time when all that happened, we wasn't using her as much. To be honest, we wasn't using her as much and stuff like that. And so we didn't think to just, or not even just think, but we didn't care to go into detail and try to expect and see what was actually going on and why she was having a slow leak. So we left it as was. We left it as is, right? So until one day, she was like, okay, let me show y'all something. And she ended up overheating anyway, again, even with us not having the AC on. And so then that's when we was like, okay, yeah, something is up. It's something more than just those AC components that's making her, slow leak and overheat. So then when I noticed that she was overheating, I take a look at the front. That's when she was pissing. My bad. I seen some fluid leaking. I saw some fluid on the floor, making sure there wasn't anything else. Anyway, so when I noticed that she was still overheating without the AC being on, I came and inspected. Obviously, because granted, we wasn't using her as much. However, we still needed her. So, and not only on top of that, like I said, I like fixing on cars, and so I went to make sure what was going on, right? So we go in. I go and I check and I take a look. I didn't even have to bend down nothing. As soon as I see the front, all I see is just coolant gushing pissing on the floor. And I'm like, oh damn. I'm like, either that's the water pump or the thermostat. In my head, I'm like, let's just hope that's the thermostat, right? Which water pump is not that bad either, but still easier, cheaper, or as I thought, the cheaper part, yeah, easier. Eh. But it ain't that hard. The only thing that makes majority of the jobs hard is the rusted bolts and things being seized together. But anyhow, okay, hopefully y'all can hear me / see me. I've switched to another camera because I need a new phone, basically, long story short. As of now, I'm hoping y'all can hear me, because with this new, my baby, she got me this camera as well. The girl just been spoiling my ass, really. But she got me a new camera for me to record with. It's like one of those cameras where you can see yourself. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't even know what they call it. But it's really, really freaking cool. But hopefully you guys can see me. Hopefully the quality is good. I don't know how it's going to go. But it's cool. Freaking phone. It's time of some full storage full. Whatever. And honestly, that's why I also have been doing my Throwback Thursdays. Which, let me know down below. I don't know if I have a consistent audience just yet. I feel like it's just people, coming in and going from my shorts and stuff like that. But I know I am going to get that stable foundation audience that comes in. So when they do, or when you guys do, if y'all are here already, let me know what y'all think about that. Just randomly came up with that idea to do Throwback Thursdays. But before we get into all of that, let me go ahead and take out this coolant reservoir and drain it. Hopefully, y'all, it don't get dark while I'm out here. Probably will. I don't know. Anyway, so I do actually need a tool to disconnect this reservoir, and this gives me opportunity to show off another thing my babe got me, which is this new toolkit, because I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed or remembered from my last one, for any of you guys who are coming back, that I needed more of the small 3/8. I think this is 3/8. Yes, this is a 3/8. So we got it, or she got it for me. So right now I needed it anyway for this reservoir. It should just be a little, it should be a 10. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out this reservoir, drain it out properly, and start to flush. Okay. So now we are at the point where we're going to flush. Spilled water. See that there? Be a better funnel, but that's what I got for right now. I know one of my comments from my, oh crap, y'all, it's just draining out. I didn't plug it up. Hold on. But what was I saying? Yeah, somebody was saying to make sure, you know, you do research and get proper tools. And I'm like, trust me, buddy, I do. I do my research. That's how I'm able to know things I know now, is with doing research. And as far as getting the proper tools, I just work with what I have, you know. That's a part of my series, like what I'm trying to, my message that I'm trying to put out here, I guess I can say, is being able to work with what you have. Just like with life, I love to compare cars to life, because it is so much, cars are so much related to humans and just life in general. You know, I just work with what I have. I ain't gonna get into that, but I just work with what I have and make it work, basically. Long story short. So, you know, as long as it get done, that's all that matters. It's always not about it being easy at times. As long as it gets done, you gotta work with what you got. Anyhow, while we're on this step, let me go ahead and finish. I'm glad I grabbed this much water. She told me someone should only need a gallon. Nah, I don't need more than this, just a fucking gallon. Anyway, so I didn't get to finish my story that I was telling on the curb, because the phone wanted to act like it's full. So let me finish telling it on this new camera here. Which once again, I really hope you guys can hear me. What was I saying? Actually, I'm gonna just wait until I'm sitting down with y'all. So let me go ahead and fill this up with water, and once I turn the engine on so that it can start heating up and circulating, then I'll be back with you guys. Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Hold on. Okay, y'all didn't get to hear it because y'all wasn't gonna witness nothing. It was just the engine running. I already did the first little flush here, or not just yet. I'm not gonna take the drain plug out, but basically what I did just now was I had the car running for 10 minutes, and now that I literally just turned it off a second ago. Once it cooled down a little bit, because that fucking fluid is gonna be hot, just a little bit, give it a minute or two, I'm gonna go ahead and drain it out. But yeah, that's the step I'm on right now at the moment. But while we wait, I want to finish the story on what ended us up here. So what ended us up here, I had looked to the front and I noticed that the car was pissing fluid. And I think that's where we left off at, I'm pretty sure. And once I noticed that, I looked under the hood immediately, because I had changed the water pump before. It was on a bigger vehicle. It was on a Dodge Durango, big ass vehicle, right? Changed the water pump before, and so I kind of familiar with how the symptoms or whatever, right? So I was like, either it's the water pump or it's the goddamn thermostat. I was like, either or, basically. And now I'm looking at myself. I see what you content creators, what y'all be going through. Now it's whenever you able to see yourself, now it's kind of hard to just look at you guys versus just looking at yourself. But anyway, sorry, so excuse me on that behalf. But anyhow, so yeah, and so once we made it back to the house, went ahead and go ahead and just ordered a thermostat because actually no, I had got a second opinion. That's what it was. From an older gentleman, I had got a second opinion, and he was like, nah. And I mean, I figured as much, but I just like to. I love to learn. I'm the type of person I can know a lot, but I'm still open to learn. The dumbest person in the world is the one who thinks they know everything. Just keep that in mind, guys. Okay. So I had already figured as much because when I took a look at where the coolant was coming from, I'm like, that's not where the water pump is located. So I really did figures as much that it was a thermostat. So we went ahead and ordered a thermostat. We changed it out, and I got to the last final part, which is refilling the coolant. Yay, right? And hoping that the job is done. This, that, and third. I put the freaking coolant in, and she's still pissing. And I was like, wow. Like, what the heck else could it be? And I'm like, it can't be the water pump. The water pump not even located in that area. What the heck? So, hold on, y'all. The pan is mostly full. So, you know what? What we're gonna do here is drain her out so that I can drain the rest of this system here. Ooh. That's that milky substance that we're talking about right here. You have that milky substance. That is no bueno. It's a little bit leftover oil in here. So that's why it's making that milky substance right now. Makeshift. That was just water. Make a makeshift water funnel because I don't want to use my clean funnel. Perfect. Perfect fit, y'all. Alright. Wait, wrong bottle. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright. It's perfect that we're having to empty out this bottle already. I don't even know if you guys can see me. My camera went into sleep mode, so I gotta remember I can't walk off and start talking because I don't have a mic. So this is perfect. I'm wasting a little bit of time. I'm not even wasting, but I'm utilizing. There we go. It's time right now to let that cool down as much as possible so I'm not getting burnt. Okay? Ain't nobody got time for that. Y'all see that? You can kind of semi-see the little milky substance forming because that's what happens when coolant mixes with oil. And this jar wasn't properly cleaned, so I'm gonna put a little bit of water in here, try to clean it as much as I can. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just it's going to the recycling center anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna ever be able to finish that damn story. I really don't. Alright, guys. Completed that task. Oh, not bad at all. It's clear for the most part. I mean, okay, no, I see it. That's a little hot, but yeah, you see it, y'all. Still some green in there. All right, let me finish up my story, and I think I'm just come back to you guys once I am done with the flushing part because it's just repetitive. It's the same thing. So let me just finish up my story, and then, like I said, I'm gonna come back to you guys once I'm done with that and that of it. Anyhow, so yeah. So when I poured in the coolant, I noticed that it was still leaking, pissing at that, right? Granted, the thermostat did need to be changed. Whenever we separated the thermostat from the piece that it was connected to, that thing was seized. to the point to where she held one end and I held the thermostat end, I believe, and we used our weight. I was in squat position like this, and I pulled with my weight. It was that freaking what's it called? C's, right? So the thermostat definitely needed to be changed. However, that wasn't the cause of the problem. So trial and error, right, guys? That was not the freaking problem. So, baby, she came over because I was getting frustrated. I took a step back and just was, trying to contemplate what it could be. She took a step back. She took a look at it herself and she just started feeling it. And she, lo and behold, she felt a big old crack on this unknown piece that we don't know anything about. Okay, guys? And never heard of it, don't know anything about it. So it took her to look up. She literally looked up on her phone the piece that the thermostat goes into. Lo and behold, she found a video called, and then for our part too as well, funny enough, how to replace thermostat housing. So the whole entire time when we had that pissing leak and she was slowly but surely losing coolant, it was because she had a crack in her thermostat housing the entire time, and to the point to where it got too big to where it stopped holding coolant. So guys, that alone was a freaking journey. That it was a roller coaster, because for my people, my folks out there who knows, who've replaced a thermostat housing before on a board, y'all know how difficult it is to get into that place, because it's so tight. You can't see. Whenever and that's one of the reasons why that made me start recording our repairs is that repair. That thermostat housing was a bitch, bro. So honestly, that was one of the jobs that we had did that made me want to start doing this series of Car Chronicles. So, besides all of that, that's what got us here where we are today. When we finally was able to fix the thermostat housing, we noticed she was able to hold coolant. She wasn't losing coolant anymore, and she was not overheating. So, with that being said, that allowed us to be able to get to the point where we are now and put in the proper coolant that belongs in this vehicle. So, it was good. It was good that we figured and found it out. Look, I'm gonna show y'all again. This is, I don't know if y'all can see. I literally put a napkin over there to stop anything from falling into the drains. I don't want that. But anyhow, yeah, man. Like when we was doing the thermostat housing, we had to lift up the front engine mount, take off that front engine mount shield. Actually, that was just the most difficult part, having to take off that front engine mount shield, and just not being able to see. We had to feel for everything. We could not see anything. So, and actually, do I still have that fucking piece? Darn it. I don't think I have the piece anymore. I could have showed y'all where the crack was at, but if I do have that piece, I will show y'all. Okay, but as of now, we're just draining out the system. Like I said before, I'm not gonna keep recording. It's repetitive. It's the same thing, and I don't want to run out of space on this new camera as well, right? So yeah, I'll get back with you guys. It is starting to get dark like I thought it would, because I did come out later again. It's okay. This way, it's a quick, easy job. So it should be done quick and easy. But anyway, I'll come back with you guys once I get to the point to where I'm filling her up and making sure she's not overheating. That's about it, okay? So y'all, we finally got to the point where we're able to fill it up with some coolant, the proper coolant. I just wanted to show y'all before I do it. This caught it early. Alright, let me slow down. I'm spilling fucking coolant everywhere. I didn't eat all day today. Like I said, I started late. I do this quite often. I don't know why, guys. As soon as I get up, I just get straight to what needs to get done. My wife get on my ass about that a lot. I don't even get up and say hi to her sometimes. I just get up and go. And some of that has to do with trauma. Okay, so I know it for sure. I'm pretty sure a therapist could better tell me what's really going on, but shit, I'm so different. I don't believe in therapists. I believe in therapists. So I deal with it on my own and with nature. Let another take care of it, you know? And just do my best. But anyway, I'm gonna fill her up with her proper coolant, and we'll get back with you once she's all topped off and I'm ready to move her. Make sure she's not overheating and stuff. So I'll be back. Okay, so as y'all can see, I made me a makeshift burp funnel. I just literally taped, as y'all can see, I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but if I have to, I taped cut open top of a bottle. I didn't fill it up because this tape is not great and I don't feel like going to go get my duct tape, so it's gonna have to do. But however, you can see in here the coolant is topped off. I also do have the coolant topped off, or it's in a medium right here in the reservoir. So I'm gonna go ahead and burp the system, and then like I said, I'm gonna get back to you guys once I'm done with that behalf. All right, she burping, she burping. All right, it's looking pretty good to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut her off. I missed it. I was trying to show y'all her burping, but I missed it. All right, like she should be good now. Reservoir is still the same. She should be good. Y'all, I'm off. I have no fuel in my body right now. This is me working with no energy. Okay. Okay. She's looking pretty good. We'll know if it's still air in the system. If once we're driving her and she decides to overheat, then we'll know it's still air in the system. I ended up changing, as y'all can see. I ended up just taking the dang on makeshift off for this. So alright, I'm gonna get back with y'all once I close everything up, take her off these jacks. Alright, lifting her up right now to get her off these jacks. Now I'm recording because y'all gonna be my witness. I barely be turning that shit, and she be dropping that freaking down. So I move this camera out the way. Watch it work. Now I'm showing y'all. Barely. Lifting over here, and then it's gonna get crushed. Okay. I'm barely turning it. Look, we're getting this on camera, me going as slow as I can, y'all. Oh, now I want to do it. Whatever. So, whenever I try to lift this release this bad boy on the jacks, it slammed freaking down bullshit. I was going the same pace I'm going right now. Bullshit. It's gonna be a whole lot of clips I'm gonna have to put together, Lord. Anyway, let me put all this junk up into the car to clean up my area, and then finally we're gonna do the final reveal and see what's really going on. Okay, I'm probably chapped, everything.